Hello, my name is Adrian Sepulveda, and working alongside me is Jonathon Boehm, Jason Gaddy, and Octavian Modeste. And this is our report for the 51 Camden Street Hotel that will be built in Houston, Texas. Right here we have the project scope. Project scope is basically going to cover everything that's involved with the project. Some background information: the 51 Camden Street Hotel aims to raise the standard of luxury and comfort for hotel guests. The fourth largest city in the United States, Houston is home to an array of educational and entertaining attractions, such as the Johnson Space Center, the Museum of Natural Science, Museum of Fine Arts, and the NRG Stadium. This new hotel will cater to both tourist and business travelers, offering top-tier accommodations and amenities in the area. The hotel will contribute to the city's growing hospitality sector, spurring local tourism and commerce. The scope of the project includes the development of a prestigious luxury hotel with accommodations to provide an exceptional and memorable experience, with amenities that will provide an exceptional stay while providing a sense of exclusivity and comfort. The project will also provide great revenue for the city of Houston. The construction of the 51 Camden Street Hotel must be constructed within the approved budget and schedule. Start construction on February 1st, 2027, and complete within the project timeline. Comply with all local buildings codes, zone regulations, and sustainability requirements, and deliver a hotel that meets quality standards as outlined in the approved plans and specifications. As for the deliverables, the project will deliver a fully operational hotel ready for guests, including all guest rooms and suites furnished and functional, operational amenities such as dining areas, meeting rooms, gyms, and pool. And also, final inspection reports, clarification of occupancy, and training for operational staff. Affected parties include project sponsors and investors, management and staff, local government and regulatory agencies, construction and contractors and subcontractors, and nearby business and communities impacted during construction. The construction will temporarily impact local traffic and access during certain phases, and new operational systems will be implemented as part of the hotel setup. The project will exclude the following: washrooms, change rooms, showers, mechanical, electrical, storage, utility, garbage, elevator shafts, exit stain walls, loading bay, mechanical penthouse roof area. As for the implementation plan, the project will follow these general phases: design and planning, which is going to be through the end of 2029. Construction, which is starting February 1st, 2027. Commissioning testing, which is going to be the final moments of construction. And handover, which will be upon completion and final inspections. High-level timeline schedule should look something like this: design, finalization, and permitting from 2025 to 2026. Construction start February 1st, 2027. Major construction from 2027 to 2029, and the commissioning handover should be around 2030. And the names on project managers on this, that will be Octavian Modeste, Jason Gaddy, myself, Adrian Sepulveda, and Jonathon Boehm.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonathon Boehm. Our work breakdown structure helped develop individual work packages used to create our schedule. RWBS represents 4 levels of work elements that aided in the development of our schedule. Level 1 encompassed the work package. Level 2 identifies major elements. Level 3 consists of sub-elements of the major elements. Level 4 introduces the actual work activities associated in Level 3. On our current slide is an enlarged version of our WBS. For site level, we have survey, environmental BMPs, and traffic control. Under our environmental BMP, we have biologs and silt fence. These are both to aid in the control of sediments running off the job site. Under traffic control, the barricades provide a safe environment for pedestrians and vehicles traveling nearby the job site. Our next level is foundation. Under foundation, we have earthwork, piling, and slabs. Under earthwork, we have excavation, which involves excavating for the basement floors and grading of the site. Under the slab, we have forms, steel reinforcement, and concrete. This is to provide a solid base for our structure. Which brings us to level 3, our structural shell. Steel erection, floor slabs, and masonry, along with prefab walls, are all on this level. Our steel erection consists of columns, beams, and joists. Our floor slabs consist of formwork, steel reinforcement, and concrete. As you can see, the WBS can be quite lengthy. Here's the other half of our structure. We have an interior finishing level, an exterior finishing level, ground floor landscaping, and green roof landscaping. Under our interior finishing, we have floor coverings, which consists of drywall, wall coverings, and door frames. Next, we move on to our exterior finishing. This has steel grading, steel plating, and glazing, which consists of type TBC, spandrel, has curtain wall entrance, and wooden curtain walls. Moving on to the ground floor landscape, we have concrete curb, pavers, and tree grates. The concrete curb is going to consist of formwork and reinforcing steel. Moving on to the green roof landscaping, it's going to consist of anchors, which hold the handrail in place, pavers, and a tray system developed to enhance landscaping. As mentioned before, the WBS aided in building our cost package. Here, we used data that we gathered from the plan set. We also used data from the RS means. So our national average cost for construction of a 5-star hotel consists of $441 per square foot. We added a city unit cost of $3 per square foot for the Houston area. And we multiplied that by 85,223 square feet. This total came out to $37,839,012.
Hi, my name is Jason Gaddy. I'm going to discuss our construction schedule and how we developed it. On the left is a textual breakdown of our work structure. We'll take a closer look at that next and discuss how each element was broken down. First, each work element from the work breakdown structure was assigned an item code, which has corresponding codes that designate them as sub-elements of other codes. At this time, a construction schedule was developed based on these work packages, which assumes a constant duration for each work package. This is done in order to determine which work packages cannot be done until a previous one has been completed. Using this information and the new work breakdown structure, we were able to develop a preliminary work schedule. We will speak on the 3-point estimates, time estimates, and how they were determined on a later slide. But for now, you can see under the column named expected times, we have the time durations used to generate the overall time schedule. Okay, here you can see the beginning of the work schedule, which starts in February 2027. This begins with certain pre-construction site activities like surveying the site and preparing environmental and traffic controls. Before this is completed, excavation of the foundation begins. You can see that there's an overlap within February of 2027. Upon completion of the excavation, grading begins, and any sub-foundation elements such as piling will be installed. From there, the foundation slab will be constructed, and by the end of the first year, the structural shell of the building, which includes columns, beams, and joist steel erection, is about halfway completed. This steel erection process is completed and repeated for 15 more floors. After the foundation and 15 more floor slabs have been constructed, installation of prefabricated walls begins. About halfway through the second year, the interior finishing packages begin. You can see that some of this work is able to be overlapped with other work, while some cannot begin until a previous package has been completed. The third year consists of completing interior and exterior finishing, which includes the exterior finishing includes steel grates and glazing. Finally, the work is completed at the end of the third year with the green roof and ground floor landscaping activities. Here, I'd like to quickly touch on how these time expectations were determined. We used the PERT method. We consulted a construction manager for assistance in determining the optimistic, most likely, and pessimistic estimations to complete each work package. Next, Adrian will discuss our analysis of the feasibility of the project.
This is Adrian Sepulveda. As Jason said, I'll be going over the feasibility analysis. This analysis will basically explain how much the hotel should make and compare to the total cost to see how long until this project breaks even in profit. Most of this cost information comes from the RS means value, which we previously explained in the preliminary costs. Here we have the calculated annual room revenue, which is calculated by multiplying the average daily rate, percentage of occupancy, number of rooms, and the number of days in a year, resulting in approximately $11,843,520 in annual revenue. With the annual revenue out of the way, now we have to take the operating costs along with the preliminary costs, which we previously covered, into account. The operating costs can range from $3,150,000 to $5 million, making the estimated annual profit anywhere from $6,843,520 to $8,693,520. With this in mind, the estimated time that it will take for this project to break even will be around 4.4 to 5.5 years. With this project, we are providing multiple positive impacts to the community of Houston. These positive impacts include adding accommodations in the city of Houston. Somebody needs a place to stay, they can eat, they can come to the hotel, they can rent a room, and they can have food and shelter provided right there in Houston. Along with this, we are also providing revenue to the city of Houston through both providing multiple jobs in the hotel itself, as well as providing more revenue from tourism, people visiting Houston. Along with this, we are also reducing the carbon footprint through providing multiple rooms in one location, meaning people don't have to go take up multiple spots just to stay the night, as well as providing a green roof in the project. Along with this, property value for property owners will also increase, providing these property owners way more opportunities with these properties that they own. Fortunately, this project doesn't come without its negatives, and those negatives include a disturbance of wildlife and natural habitats and social disruption during construction. As for disturbance, we're disturbing wildlife by taking up their natural habitats with the construction site, meaning we are disturbing all life that is there or used to be there. As for social disruption, during construction, we are going to have to reduce access to local businesses, people's work, and much more to make room for the construction site. As engineers, we have an ethical and professional responsibility to mitigate the negative impacts of projects that we undertake. We do so by implementing such measures as the green roof and multiple rooms in order to reduce the carbon footprint to help mitigate the damage we might have done during construction. It's also a responsibility to design proper traffic control and management systems to ensure the safety of the traveling public and to maintain access to places such as local businesses in the area.